Mr. Horner.
It's me.
This is Sergeant Maddox with St. Cloud. Would you mind stepping out for me real quick?
Sure.
Appreciate it. So listen, I tried to give you a call a little bit earlier.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you got my voicemail.
No, sir, I have not.
Okay, it was a few hours ago. So, totally honest with you, you have an arrest warrant.
On March 10th, 2024, in Kissimmee, Florida, officers were called to a restaurant after an altercation involving former State Representative Michael Horner. What began as a verbal dispute quickly escalated when Horner allegedly grabbed the man by his shirt and wrist during a heated exchange. According to the cameraman, he was simply filming a public event when Horner confronted him, saying, "Nobody wants you here." Moments later, Horner reportedly tried to block or take his phone, resulting in a brief struggle. Witnesses gave conflicting accounts. The restaurant's staff claimed the cameraman was the aggressor, while video evidence suggested otherwise.
You're responding to 911?
We had two different calls. Are you one of the people that called?
I'm the one that called 911.
Okay, what happened?
So here's what happened. I'll have a video. I'll show you the video. So he hit me. He tried to take my phone away. He's trying to take my phone away again.
Who's holding the phone? Is that you?
Me holding the phone. Yep.
Is he still inside?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
And absolutely, I'm the press charges.
Okay. What was all this over?
I went in and sat down. That was it. He didn't want me to be here.
How do you know him?
He's the guy that got caught up. I'm gonna record this because
It's all recorded. I have a body camera.
okay, perfect. So I walked in, right, parked my truck, walked in, sat down. I walked into the room. I asked, I said, "Where's the event?" She said it was in there. So I walked in, and then I saw Mike Horner there, who's a lobbyist who got caught up in an illegal sex trade investigation, and then some other gentleman. So I was like, oh God. But then I walked in, I shook his hand anyway, shook his hand and said, "Hey, Mike." And then I went and I introduced myself to the other gentleman. I said hello, and then I went and then I was going to go sit down and wait for the event to start at noon. So he says, "Nobody wants you here." And I said, "Mike, there's 400,000 people in this county that don't want somebody who supported the illegal sex trade in here in this county." And then I sat down, and then I pulled out my camera, and I said, I pulled out my camera and I started to record myself to say where I was at, what I was doing, and you saw what happened right after that.
Okay. Is there a reason why you think he grabbed your camera? He just didn't want you filming him in here? Is that it?
I think it doesn't matter. Put his hands on me.
No, I understand that. Are you injured at all? Do you need any medical attention?
No.
Okay, where did he grab you? Because I could see the camera, but it's kind of hard to tell.
He grabbed my shirt. He grabbed me by the collar. So I pushed his hand off, and then he grabbed me by the wrist, and then he tried to snatch the phone.
All right, let me call one of my supervisors, and then I'll go talk to him. Just wait for the other guy to get here. I can give you a statement, but who?
This guy, John McGuire, shows up.
What's that?
He just shows up. He showed up. I invite him. I ask him to leave. He starts cussing at me. And then he starts videoing me and insulting me. He said, "Don't video me. You need to leave." I called 911. I walked out here and spoke with the lady. He said, "He's not part of this group. He needs to leave." And they told the lady to report him.
Would you mind doing a statement for me?
Sure.
Let me see your ID if you have
Yeah.
your personal information here. Did he put his hands on you, or
He got in my face, said he was going to kick my ass. He's got like his chest got deep, and he's got his video camera going.
did you feel threatened at that?
Absolutely, yeah. I've got this guy who's clearly deranged. Asked him to leave. Starts cussing.
Did you put your hands on him?
I put my hand over his camera and get the camera out of my face. I never struck him. I never hit him in any way. I blocked out the video camera. He goes, that's battery, you're assaulting me. Like, go on video.
I just write down the person information here, and this section right here is the first charge.
So this right here is gonna ex-nay his assault. He's the aggressor in that one. So
his hand and
yeah. So
He's a primary.
he's gonna be the suspect in this. And he wants to press charges? And this is the Attorney General?
No, I think
Or he's running for Attorney General?
I don't know who that guy is. I asked him who is it. He says he's a lobbyist or something. But let's go ask a couple questions.
Officers reviewed the footage frame by frame and concluded it clearly showed Horner making unwanted physical contact enough to establish probable cause for battery, the former legislator. However, insisted that he was provoked and only reacted after being insulted and recorded without consent.
Inside.
Hello.
I'm sorry to have you explain it again.
Sure,
I'm sure
no
for the
problem.
third or fourth time. But I'm Lieutenant Waddell. Could you walk me through what happened?
Yes, sir. I was in an event that I had reserved the room for and put together. This gentleman comes in. I had asked him to leave. He said, "I don't care what the fuck you want." I said, and then he pulled out his video camera and started videoing and insulting me. And I said, "Don't video me." And I covered everything. He got in my face, told me he was going to kick my ass. I called 911 and I walked out to tell the ladies out here that this guy, we did not want him here. And then they removed him, and I told 911 they didn't need to come because he was going out in the parking lot. As he goes out, he's insulting me the whole time. Got his video camera going and doing the whole thing.
Okay. Did you have a chance to fill this out yet?
Yes, sir. My handwriting's not very good. I just want him to leave.
Prosecute on any? I mean, if you're saying that that's what he said. If you do, I don't care if you do or don't. If you do, put a check mark in this box. If you don't, a check mark in that box.
Is he trying to charge me?
I can't. You have to just make a decision. So we're gonna. You're saying that he. Well, I saw the video that he grabbed it. So that supports a battery, and so we're gonna file the charges against that. And then he's alleging that you threatened him by saying you're gonna kick his ass. The timeline of that is where it's gonna come into play. So that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna just write a report, send charges, and then Fat Boy's the manager or owner is asking us to have you trespass from here. You're not getting arrested, nothing like that. That just means
Wait, he's not going to get arrested?
we're not arresting anybody right here, right now. We're filing charges with the state, and they're gonna make a decision on how they
So
proceed with
that would lead to an arrest in almost any case, and I'm sure that there's...
We're not doing an interview here. I'm telling you that that's what's going to happen, and then the
I'm not
representative of the
worried about
business
interview.
is going to have you trespassed here. So that just means you will have to leave.
Yeah. Okay.
And there only will be a charge type of situation if you return to this business and the owner wants to
I
press charges. So
understand,
today you'll just have to leave here, and that'll do that. Okay? Do you have any questions for us? The officer that's taking the report, he's going to give you some paperwork, so you have the report number, so you can leave with something. And do you have any questions? Be able to leave. All right, Mike. Michael, is it?
Yes, sir.
You're Michael.
I'm
Okay.
texting my wife.
No problem. So just to fill you in, I know Officer Fari's completing the rest of the paperwork here, so you're going to leave with something.
Okay.
So there's that based on that video, he's alleging that he's the victim of a battery. That video supports allegations of a battery. What we're going to do is we're going to file charges in APS, and we're going to send it to the state, and then you guys let them decide what direction they want to go with it. Okay. You're alleging that you were threatened and assaulted when he said he was going to kick your ass. He did say that. He did tell me that because he put in a statement that he put in there the words, "I will defend myself." I said, "Did you use those exact words?" He said, "No, I said I'm going to kick his ass." So okay.
And I never threatened him. I said, stop videoing.
Well, to be frank with you, your actions are not appropriate. So, and it does put you as a primary aggressor because you are sitting down and you're not in fear of being attacked in that moment while he's got a phone there, and the video shows you starting that as the primary aggressor to shorten the distance and come into his face and then slap that. So him to defend himself, he would be, it's a defense.
Is somebody allowed to just video you?
Yes. Yeah. And especially in a public establishment like this, I mean, if it's your private residence, you can either go inside or something like that, but yeah, they absolutely can.
Okay.
We deal with that all the time. So that's what we're going to do. There's no arrests that are being made right now, but we're just going to do a...
Is he allowed to tell me he's going to kick my ass?
I mean, in a sense, if a person feels like they're gonna get attacked, and I think it would be reasonable. Then most people would find it reasonable that if in that exact situation that happened, based on what I saw from the video, well, either two people are sitting down talking, and one gets up and comes right into the other one's face. I think it would be reasonable that person would be trying to attack. So if he was to defend himself, it can be reasonable to say that. But that would be for the state attorneys to decide, and for a judge and a jury to decide. We did try to determine probable cause here on scene, and based on the video that he showed, I do find that there is probable cause that you did touch him against his will.
I touched his camera.
Which he's holding it, and he's claiming that it was hitting him. That he said he grabbed his wrist.
I never grabbed his wrist.
The video doesn't show that. I asked for the cameras in here, and they're not recording in that area.
I covered the camera because I didn't want to be on his video.
You see what I'm saying, though?
I do.
What the video shows, it shows you lunging towards him, and what he's saying. And so far, there's other than the physical touch, your stories are exactly the same.
Yeah.
He's not denying, saying I'm going to kick your ass. He's not denying any of the stuff, and you guys are saying the exact same thing too. So, it can be reasonable to believe that his side of the story did happen that way. And when he's saying that you lunged at him, he said that you grabbed his wrist, which would be a touch or unwanted strike. So what we're doing is we're just doing an APS. It's an affidavit prosecution summary. Send that to the state attorney's office. Let them decide how they want to move forward with this. We're going to indicate your side of the story, that you intend to prosecute for assault, which is the threat to hurt you, and we're going to the same way for him, that he's saying that you battered him. So that's just how that's going to happen. The business has asked us to trespass him, which means that he is going to leave here before we leave, and so you guys will be able to go about yourself here. We have your address here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what happens with an APS is that we complete a report and we send charges to the state attorney, and we have the state attorney and his staff review all the facts and circumstances, and they make a determination based on what we provided to them, if they think that they want to move forward with it or not. That's a decision totally in their hands. So that's what we're going to do. You may receive information in the mail. They may call you. You may not. If they do, if you have any correspondence from the state attorney's office, just make sure you respond to that, and then it'll be in their hands. So, do you have any questions about that process?
No, sir.
He's going to leave you with the victim's right pamphlet here, because you are, making allegations that you are a victim of a crime. So we're going to give you all that information. You do have rights as a victim, so he's going to explain that all to you. He'll give you the report number, and if you have any questions, you can follow up with any one of us.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
But days later, around 1 a.m., law enforcement served an arrest warrant. Horner was officially charged with battery on a public official, disorderly conduct, and disturbing the peace, marking a dramatic fall from grace for a man once trusted to uphold the law.
St. Cloud Police Department. St. Cloud Police Department.
Hello,
Hi, Mr. Horner.
it's me.
This is Sergeant Maddox with St. Cloud. Would you mind stepping out for me real quick?
Sure.
Appreciate it. So listen, I tried to give you a call a little bit earlier.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you got my voicemail.
No, sir, I have not.
Okay, it was a few hours ago. So, totally honest with you, you have an arrest warrant.
Okay.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to take you into custody and bring you over to the jail.
Okay.
All right. So the way it's going to work, there's no bond on this right now. But with you going in right now, you'll make initial appearance in the morning, rather than if you get picked up in the morning, you might miss it, and then you have to do like a full day until you go to IA, because there is no bond on your warrant right now. Does that make sense?
I don't know how any of that works.
Okay.
Okay.
But you'll be in for less time if you come now, rather than tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon or something like that. But I try to give you a call so I could at least, give you the heads up.
What's he being arrested for?
Battery on a public official. That's what the warrant is.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Do I have time? Can I come in and change clothes and all that stuff?
Can't let you back in the house, but she can bring shoes out for you, or something like that. Or something.
Hey, what's going on?
Jail.
Hello.
They're
Hey,
arresting
hello.
me.
So I'm his brother-in-law.
Yeah.
What's going on?
He's being arrested.
Why?
He has a warrant.
On what charge?
Battery on a public official.
So, why in the world are you here at 1 a.m. to arrest him on E&B?
Okay. So I explained that to him already. It's better for him this way.
Explain that to me.
Uh,
Why is it better for him this way?
Respectfully, I don't need to. I'm dealing with it.
So, this is... I'm an attorney. This is very unusual.
Okay.
To come out and do that.
So, if he gets taken tomorrow... Okay, all set?
Yeah, do you need to handcuff me or anything?
We can do it down the street if you prefer. All right.
bit closer. There you go. Just gonna do a quick pat down search on you.